Picture this. There I was, sitting in a meeting, surrounded by important suits. The boss asks for ideas. I've got a brilliant one. But do I speak up? No. I sit there silent. My colleague Steve suggests we switch to a new coffee supplier. The room erupts in applause. 2 weeks later, Steve gets promoted. Me? I get to enjoy the new coffee from my same old desk. All because I couldn't muster up the courage to speak. I realized something had to change. I needed to learn the art of assertiveness. Assertiveness isn't about being a jerk. It's a skill that can transform your interactions. It's not about stomping around demanding your way. That's aggression, which often leads to conflict and resentment. And it's definitely not about being a human doormat. That's passivity, which can lead to frustration and being overlooked. Assertiveness is the Goldilocks of communication styles. It's just right. It strikes a balance between being too aggressive and too passive. It's about expressing your needs, wants, and opinions in a clear, confident way, ensuring your voice is heard, without trampling over others or letting them trample over you. It's a mutual respect for boundaries. Think of it as wearing an invisible force field. It protects your personal space and integrity. You're protected from other people's BS, but you're not zapping them with lightning bolts. It's about maintaining your cool. It's about standing your ground, but not setting it on fire. You can be firm without being destructive. It takes practice, patience, and a few burnt attempts before you get it right. But with time, you'll master the art of assertiveness. My journey to assertiveness was about as graceful as a giraffe on roller skates. It was a clumsy, awkward process that took time and patience. There were stumbles and falls. It started small, with little steps that seemed insignificant at first. I practiced saying no in front of the mirror, rehearsing my tone and body language. Gradually, I got better and more confident. I moved on to bigger challenges, each one a bit more daunting than the last, like telling the barista they got my order wrong. It was a small victory, but it felt huge. Then came the workplace. Remember Steve? One day he tried to take credit for my idea during a meeting. The old me would have just smiled and nodded, letting it slide to avoid confrontation. But the new assertive me? I spoke up, my voice steady and clear. Actually, Steve, I came up with that idea last week. The boss was impressed and acknowledged my contribution. From that day on, things changed. My colleagues began to respect me more, and I felt a newfound sense of empowerment. Why we struggle to speak up. Fear of conflict, fear of rejection, fear of looking like an idiot. We worry that if we speak up, people won't like us. Newsflash, people probably don't like you anyway. At least now they'll respect you. Then there's imposter syndrome. That nasty little voice that whispers, "Who do you think you are?" Cultural and societal norms play a part too. Some of us were raised to be seen and not heard, to always be polite, to never rock the boat. But sometimes that boat needs rocking. Assertiveness, your new superpower. Assertiveness is like a Swiss Army knife for life. It's got tools for every situation, ready to be used whenever you need them. In your personal life, it helps you set boundaries, making sure your needs are respected. No more being voluntold to host Thanksgiving dinner or any other event you're not up for. In your professional life, assertiveness is your ticket to the big leagues, opening doors to new opportunities. It helps you negotiate better salaries, stand up to workplace bullies, and present your ideas with confidence and clarity. But here's the real kicker. Assertiveness improves your mental health significantly. It reduces stress and anxiety, making you feel more in control. It boosts self-esteem and overall well-being. It's like a spa day for your psyche, rejuvenating and refreshing. So, my dear readers, I encourage you to embark on your own assertiveness journey. It's a path worth taking. Start small, practice in the mirror, watch yourself grow, and remember it's okay to stumble. That's just growth happening. Every step forward is progress.